The devotional content of the following Monty Man's Meditorial is provided by Dale and Juanita Ryan and the National Association for Christian Recovery. Copyright 2017, all rights reserved. For a free download of any of our shows, visit us at take12radio.com and click on Follow Me on Podomatic.
Well, it's time to grow up. I remember my parents telling me that. Greetings, everyone. It's the Monty Man with today's meditorial, Recovery as Growing Up. Well, Ephesians 4:14 through 16 states, "Then we will no longer be infants, tossed back and forth by the waves and blown here and there by every wind of teaching, and by the cunning and craftiness of men in their deceitful scheming. Instead, speaking the truth in love, we will in all things grow up into Him who is the head, that is, Christ. From Him the whole body, joined and held together by every supporting ligament, grows and builds itself up in love, as each part does its work." Why can't you grow up? Parents sometimes express their anger and impatience with their children in that way, right? But it is not a shaming thing to be a child. To acknowledge our childlikeness is to acknowledge our limits and our dependency. It is to make room for wonder, trust, and joy in our lives. It is to be curious, spontaneous, and playful. If that is what it means to be a child, then we need more of it. But there is also a sense, as in this text, in which to be childlike is to be immature or unstable. It is a good thing to grow up, not because it is shameful to be a child, but because growth is part of God's plan for us. Being tossed back and forth is an exhausting way to live. We need to find some way to live without being blown here and there. Well, growing up, it's hard. It's hard work. The reason for this, as this text suggests, is that growing up is closely connected with learning to speak the truth in love. Honesty is a central dynamic of growth and recovery. Increasing our capacity for honesty is not an easy process, but as we speak the truth in love, we will experience some dramatic changes in our relationships. We will know what it is like to be secure in God's love, clear about the truth of God's love for us. We will find a more intimate relationship with God. We will grow up in Christ. Well, help me to be a child, Lord. Help me to face my needs and my limits. Free me to enjoy the trust and wonder and joy of a child. But help me to grow up as well. I'm tired of being tossed back and forth. I want more stability than being blown here and there. I want to have stable, healthy relationships with you and with others. So build within me a capacity for honesty. Help me to speak the truth in love so that I can grow up. Cause me to grow into a strong, sheltering tree, planted securely in the truth of your love. Help me grow. Well, my friends, growing and stretching can be painful. And sometimes in our ministries, we have times of growth and stretching. We certainly do here at Take 12 Recovery Radio. But we look forward to the new things that are coming our way. And coming up on February 2nd is our brand new show, The Victory Report. Men and women from Teen Challenge of Arizona will be sharing their experience, strength, and hope as it relates to overcoming life-controlling issues. Please don't miss out on that show. We'll be broadcasting that the first and third Wednesday of every month. And of course, you'll be able to access that show on our archives by simply going to take12radio.com and clicking on Follow Me on Podomatic. Well, until next time, this is the Monty Man, and I'm wishing God's perfect serenity for you. Bye-bye now.
This has been a broadcast of KHLT Recovery Broadcasting.